Deep below the freezing cold waters of Antarctica lurks a terrifying prehistoric-looking predator waiting for its next taste of blood. It glides through the ocean with a long and powerful body measuring more than 3 meters. It sports a sleek black and gray spotted coat. It flaunts a large, almost reptilian head. This may be the last thing a penguin will ever see, or the creature they never saw coming. You can try to run or swim away, but you can't hide. This is the leopard seal. The leopard seal, also known as Hydrurga leptonix, lives a quiet life in some of the coldest and most distant places on Earth. These seals prefer being alone and can be found in remote areas. They have a special fondness for penguins, but sharing that affection can be a bit challenging for them. No matter what you're interested in, the majority of leopard seals live in the southern part of the world, specifically below the Antarctic convergence in the subantarctic islands and Antarctica, spanning from 50 to 80 degrees south. They spend their time relaxing on packed ice and hunting in the icy waters. Among seals, they rank as the third largest, with only elephant seals and walruses surpassing them in size. However, what sets leopard seals apart is their fearsome appearance. Adult male leopard seals can weigh up to 450 kilograms, while adult females are even larger, reaching close to 600 kilograms. That's nearly as heavy as a male Kodiak bear, making their namesake seem quite small in comparison. Leopard seals are skilled hunters that eat various foods, using their large mouths and strong jaws to catch their meals. During winter, their main food is krill, which is easily found. Their back teeth have special grooves that help them filter krill from the water. Along with krill, they also enjoy fish and squid. These seals, similar to leopards, are fearsome predators. They're known as one of the ocean's deadliest creatures and are unique among seals because they hunt warm-blooded animals. Penguins and other seals are among their prey. Their ability to hunt and eat warm-blooded creatures sets them apart from other seals, giving them a fearsome reputation in the ocean's food chain. Leopard seals are expert hunters, using various techniques to catch their food. One way they do this is by surprising their prey, using a move called the wait and rush tactic. When the seal spots its meal, it swiftly leaps or pounces, catching the prey off guard. Another sneaky trick is when the seal approaches from below the surface and snatches an unsuspecting animal resting there. They have more strategies too. One is called stalking, where the seal hides underwater with just its nose poking out. It patiently waits, staying hidden until the perfect moment to strike. Then there's open hunting, where the seal doesn't hide at all. It simply goes for its prey without trying to stay out of sight. But once they catch their dinner, eating it becomes a bit of a challenge for these seals. They can't grab their food with their flippers like we might use our hands, and they don't have sharp teeth to slice their meal into smaller pieces. Instead, they have to thrash and shake their catch around to break it apart. Sometimes they'll even swing their food over their heads and slam it against the water until it cracks open. It might seem a bit brutal, but it's actually a smart way for the seal to get to its meal when it's hungry. Leopard seals are these big, strong predators that like to have a bit of fun with their food. But what's fun for them is super serious for the animals they hunt. When a leopard seal isn't hungry but still feels playful, they might spot a penguin or a young seal trying to get back to land and start chasing them. They'll keep doing this again and again until their meal either gets to safety on the shore or gets too tired to keep going. These seals are like the athletes of the sea. They're fast, and their eyes and nose work really well. Their bodies are made to glide through water fast, like they're racing at up to 40 kilometers per hour. They're good divers too. The longest time one of them stayed underwater was about 15 minutes, but usually they don't have to go deep down to find their food. Even though they have big jaws, they take tiny bites when they eat. It's like they enjoy every little bit of their meal. What's really funny about leopard seals is how their mouths look. The ends of their mouths are always turned up. So, it looks like they're smiling. But honestly, It's hard to tell if it's a friendly smile or more of a scary grin. Sometimes it feels like they're asking, "Why so serious?" Leopard seals are like the lone wolves of the icy waters. They don't buddy up much. When they hunt, it's usually just them, maybe with a pal or two nearby. These seals are pretty spread out in their territories, and when they do hop onto land, they're super protective of their turf. If another leopard seal dares to step into their space, they growl a warning before getting down to defending what's theirs, often with force. Because these seals live all by themselves in some tough spots, figuring out how many of them there are is tough. Scientists think there might be somewhere between 221,000 to 440,000 of them, but it's hard to say for sure. When it's time for love, both guy and girl seals get chatty. The guys make noises in cycles, sometimes loud, sometimes quiet. They chat underwater, using different calls, some just for nearby pals, others to reach out to seals far away. They've got about 12 different sounds they make, all in a certain pitch range, and get this, depending on where they're from, they might sound a bit different. When it's time for baby making, these seals get busy between November and March. After about 8 or 9 months, they have their pups, usually on ice floes. Those little ones start out about 1.5 meters long and 35 kilograms heavy. They start their meals with krill, but as they grow up, they get a taste for penguins and other seals. These seals can live up to 26 years out in the wild, as long as they dodge their main predator, the orca. Leopard seals are curious and brave animals. They often come near small boats to see what humans are up to. But when it comes to humans meeting leopard seals, there's a lot to think about. Back in 2006, a photographer named Paul Nicklin went diving in Antarctic waters to take pictures of leopard seals. He spent many days observing a female leopard seal who brought him penguins. At first, Nicklin believed the seal wanted to help him find food or teach him how to find it, but it might have been more like the story of Hansel and Gretel, where things weren't as they seemed. However, not all encounters between humans and leopard seals have been friendly. Many years ago, during Ernest Shackleton's expedition on the Endurance ship in Antarctica, his crew had a run-in with a leopard seal. Luckily, no one got hurt. They found out the seal had eaten fish, not humans. Then, in 1985, explorer Gareth Wood from Scotland got bitten twice by a leopard seal that tried pulling him into the water. Another sad incident happened in 2003, when a scientist studying with the British Antarctic Survey drowned after a leopard seal dragged him deep underwater. Leopard seals, much like other creatures in Antarctica, are feeling the impact of climate change. The yearly expansion and contraction of pack ice around the Antarctic continent play a crucial role in affecting the distribution of leopard seals. As the ice melts, these seals find themselves with less space for giving birth to their pups and taking a break. Despite facing such environmental challenges, leopard seals prove to be a tough bunch. They seem to handle whatever challenges the world throws at them with a noticeable grin, perhaps even a menacing one, but the question remains, how much more change can they grin through? It's a topic worth exploring. Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for new episodes every week. Until next time.